Alright, welcome guys back to the most amazing gaming channel in the world. They just don't know about it yet. Today is going to be going over the Arachne build here. If you have seen my Bakasura build, it is very, very similar, if not exactly the same there. To go over the build process here, I start off with my 1 and then my 3, 2, and then you want to upgrade your 1 as much as possible and your ult as well. After moving on from your 1, I like getting the 3 up, and then start moving on the 2 as well, because it does give you a little bit more longer of a stun. Oh, should probably hit that last level here. A little bit longer of a stun. There it is. As well as gives you a nice little attack speed buff. So going on from here, the first thing that I would grab if I was you, depending on what mode you're playing, if you're doing something like Joust, I would get Ichabod. Otherwise, I would spend, the other 350 gold and just get Titan's Bane right off the bat. This will be quite nice, as you'll get that penetration right from the get-go here. The next one that I would get would be the Ninja Tabi. After the Ninja, go ahead and pick up the Soul Eater. This just kind of gives you a little bit more life with that 300 health, and it gives you the lifesteal and attack speed as well. After Soul Eater, go ahead and get Frostbound. I get Frostbound before just because you do have the slight bit of a chase, as well as it'll slow their movement speed so you can stay with them. Then go ahead and get Hastened. By this point, no one should ever be able to run away. And then go ahead and grab Deathbringer. Now for the actives, I would go ahead and pick up the Girdle of Inner Power. It's going to be really helpful. And then Heavenly Agility. If you guys did see my Bakasura build, it was a little late after I found out. I came back on, started doing a little bit of experimenting on this. One thing that I find just amazing with Heavenly Agility is it's a little hard to show with Arachne. However, your 1, you will see you heal per tick 64 damage, which is really nice. It should reflect here if I do use the Heavenly Agility, but this just gives you even more chasing potential, as well as if you pair that up with your additional lifesteal and your 1, it increases that healing as well by 25%. So you're sitting there, as you can see, it heals for 64. You go ahead and activate it here, and you get that movement speed. You pull up the abilities, and it doesn't really show you, but it does heal you ridiculously fast. And it's super, super helpful. I would get this if you are going to be getting hurt a lot and you need that extra little bit of lifesteal. Because the only thing it's going to do is, the main reason why you'd want to pick it up for Arachne is for the additional healing paired up with your 1 and your lifesteal off the bat. If you're doing fine and you just want to get through them even more, say they have escapes and like someone you're going up against like an Uller who can just jump on out really quick, then I would not get Heavenly Agility if you're fine and you're not dying a lot, and go ahead and get Fist of Gods. The reason why is just because it allows you that extra second to get an extra. I mean, you're sitting at exactly 2 attack speed there, so you get an extra 2% hits off. You can go in, stun, and your 2 hits go off. So that's what I would do. The build actually is ridiculously good, especially in a mode like Joust. I think the last game I played, I think I went like 10-1. So it's super good because when you do have a high attack speed like this, all you need is Deathbringer. You don't need a high crit chance because with a 20% hit, that means you should be critting at least once every 2.5 seconds. So, I mean, you can kind of test it out there, like there's that 2.5. So it is pretty nice as far as the damage and everything goes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and until the next time, guys, have yourself a fucking amazing